Hey there, welcome to Fluency Girls. I am Mandeep, and today in this lesson, we are going to learn some phrasal verbs that are used for communication over telephone. When it comes to communication, it is essential to master phrasal verbs as they are capable of elevating your everyday communication and essential to sound more advanced and more natural in your speech. So let's begin the lesson, shall we? Breakup. Breakup. So, when you have difficulty understanding someone or to hear someone over the phone conversation, it can be due to a poor connection, due to a bad network, and it leads to difficulty in hearing and understanding the other person properly. Then you can use this phrasal verb to say, sorry, you are breaking up. Could you repeat that, please? Or, sorry for the interruption, but the signal tends to break up in this area. So when we are talking about the person's voice getting disrupted, we are using the phrase you are breaking up. But when we are talking about the network or signal, we say the signal breaks up or the signal or network tends to break up. The network is breaking up, right? Moving on to callback. Callback. To call back someone means to return phone call to someone who might have called you earlier. Could you leave a message and I'll call you back when I have a moment? Notice that we are inserting the subject you between call and back. Call you back or call me back. Okay. Moving on to call up. Call up. Call up is a simple action of making a phone call to someone. I need to call up my friend to confirm our plans for tonight. Let's call up the customer service hotline to inquire about our order. Cut off. Cut off. When a phone call is abruptly ended, maybe due to a bad signal or because of mistakenly hitting that end call button, it means that the phone call got cut off. I'm sorry I got cut off earlier. Could you repeat what you said? Or if your phone battery died suddenly and then you have to call up again, you can explain it by saying, my phone battery died and it cut me off in the middle of our conversation. I'm sorry for that. Get through. Get through. Many times it happens that we are trying to call someone but the phone doesn't get connected. Maybe the other line is engaged or the call gets unanswered by the other person. So when you are able to successfully make that phone call, you are able to get through those difficulties. So you can say, it took me a few tries, but I finally got through to the customer service representative. Or you're calling to some business person and you're unable to speak to him because he's in the meetings or too busy, you can say, I couldn't get through to him on his mobile, so I left a message with his secretary. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on means to ask someone to wait for a short period of time over the phone conversation, maybe because the other person has to refer to some documents or to attend to some other task. Can you hang on while I transfer you to the correct department? Hang on, I'll be right back with the information you requested. Hang up. Hang up. Hang up means to end a phone call. So it's a simple act of terminating the connection between the two parties during a phone conversation. I'm sorry, I have to hang up now. I have another call coming in. I accidentally hung up when I tried to switch to speakerphone. It happens many times with us, doesn't it? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on is also a phrase used to tell the other person over a phone conversation to wait for a moment. Could you please hold on while I find the document you are referring to? Hold on for a moment. I need to check my calendar. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up simply means to answer a phone call. So when your phone rings and you choose to answer it, you are picking up the call. So when you keep calling your friend and your friend is not answering his phone, you can leave a message by saying, "Would you please pick up the phone? I have been trying to reach you." She always picks up on the first ring. She is so responsive. Put through. Put through. Put through means to connect a phone call to the intended recipient. Often the receptionist in the companies, they put you through to the department you wish to speak with by transferring your call to the appropriate extension. So that act of transferring your call to the appropriate extension and connecting you to the other department is called putting through the call. Let me put you through the manager so you can discuss your concerns. This simply means let me connect you to the manager so that you can talk about your concerns. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'll put you through to someone who can assist you. Patch through. Patch through is also similar to put through. So patching through a call means connecting someone to an ongoing call. It often involves a receptionist or a telephone operator who facilitates the connection between the caller and the intended recipient. Hold on, I'll patch you through to our CEO. She is expecting your call. Hang on a moment, I'll patch you through to our supervisor. So we are using here two phrasal verbs, hang on and patch you through. Notice that the subject you is inserted between patch and through. Speak up. Speak up. So many a times it happens that the voice on the other end of the phone call is not loud enough, or you're not able to hear the other person, maybe because of too much disturbance around him, because of too much noise in the phone call. So you can tell the other person to speak up, to speak louder. Could you speak up a bit? It's hard to hear you over the background noise. I'm sorry, could you speak up? Your voice is fading in and out. So fading in and out means voice is just sometimes it's coming louder and sometimes it is just bleak. So it's a good phrase to use. Get back to someone. Get back to someone. So getting back to someone means to return a phone call or to respond to a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I have the information you asked for. I need to consult with my colleagues before making a decision. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Get off. Get off. Get off simply means to end a phone call. So sometimes you have those customers or friends who keep going on and on in their conversations, and you want to just tell them to end the phone call, to end the conversation. So in those cases, you can say, "I'm sorry, I have to get off now. I have another appointment." He always finds an excuse to get off the call early. Turn off. Turn off and turn on. So now turn on means turning on to start your phone, and turn off is the opposite of starting the phone. So I'm sorry, I have to turn off my phone now. I am in a meeting. You can use it to talk about powering off your device or to turn off your notifications or your Wi-Fi. I'll turn on my phone's Wi-Fi so that I can access the internet. So you can use turn on to talk about powering on your device or to turn on the notifications or the network or Wi-Fi. So that was all about the phrasal verbs that you use over a phone call conversation. If you like this video, then please give a like and do subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you are notified about the new and upcoming videos. And don't forget to share this video with your friends if you think it can benefit their learning. I'll see you next week with another lesson. Till then, happy learning.